Hunger and hardship in Ghana is chasing many of them away. Ghanaians are using any slightest opportunity they have to disappear out of Ghana. If a Ghanaian now just sees any Ghanaian, most of them now, if they just see any opportunity to run out of Ghana and go to Nigeria or go to Togo or go to any other country, they just do it without even thinking because to them now, it's better they are elsewhere than to be in Ghana. The situation is not getting better. Now, for those of you who will say, Ajin, why are you talking about starvation, hunger, food crisis in Ghana, all of that? Is it not the same situation happening in Nigeria? Is it not the same thing happening in Nigeria? It's not the same thing. It's not. See, let me tell you, for those of you who don't know, Nigeria is one of the only countries in this world where for a Nigerian to go hungry, I don't think it's possible. If Nigeria will go hungry, then that Nigerian is probably living in one of the most luxurious neighborhood, and the person is broke in that neighborhood. Because the way Nigeria is, even with your 500 naira, you cannot go hungry. That's for sure. Even you get 500 naira. Forget about all these things you're seeing on the internet, food crisis, prices are high, blah, blah, blah. The highest thing Nigeria is blessed with is food. Nigeria get food. Nigeria get food that can feed the whole Africa. The food that is in Nigeria can take care of all African countries, and all of us will still be fine. So how will Nigerians starve? Forget about social media. Forget the things you are seeing on internet is strategic. They calculate whatever they are calculating, and they just want to paint the image of Nigeria that way. I understand that food prices are getting high in many areas, but man, many Nigerians who are doing their farm work, they don't even know about these food prices things we are talking about. They don't even care about what the internet is saying, because there's enough food for everybody in the villages, in the small towns, in the small cities. It's only people who find themselves in some kind of localities in Nigeria, and majority of those people living in those areas, they are first of all wealthy people. So even if the price of food is increasing, they still don't have a problem. Their fridge is still packed with food. They still have enough to eat and drink and have fun with their life. That's why no matter how much you talk of poverty or hunger or whatever, Nigeria will never be affected by it. Never. It's a country that is blessed with agriculture, blessed with food. Unlike Ghana, every opportunity they have. Look at what happened to their Paralympics team. Can that ever happen in any country in Africa? What is chasing them away from Ghana? What is chasing them away? If it's not hardship, if it's not hunger, if it's not starvation, they saw their opportunity and they took it. That's why some people, sometimes I don't blame them. What were you expecting? For them to stay back in Ghana and see their lives not moving ahead? It goes a long way to explain the conditions that Ghanaians are going through. We all know that Ghanaians have a habit. The habit of Ghana is going through challenge, going through pain, and being quiet. They don't want to talk. They don't want the world to know the reality, the truth that is happening in Ghana. They don't want the world to know that this is what Ghanaians are going through. You and I know that Ghanaians have struggled. I've been singing the same song for electricity. It's not just food. I sang the song for electricity even 3-5 years ago, that Ghana does not have affordable electricity, that Ghana doesn't have better electricity than Nigeria. But many of you who base your assumptions, many of you who take your information from the internet, everything you know is based on what you see on the internet, knowing fully well that Ghanaians will never write the truth on the internet. You will think that Nigeria is struggling, Nigeria they suffer, Nigeria don't get electricity. But in the reality, it's not today. Ghana has always struggled with electricity. It has always been very, very expensive for the normal Ghanaians to afford. And it has not been stable. In fact, not even there in many areas in Ghana. There are still places in Ghana that don't have electricity at all. We don't talk about that. They won't show you that. It's not on the internet, because they are busy defending their country, busy trying to show the world that their country is perfect, their country is good. Every person should know this about Ghana. But the contrary with Nigeria. The moment one thing is changing, one thing is not good, one thing is misbehaving, The Nigerians will be the ones to blow the alarm, raise the alarm. Even the food insecurity we are talking about, the food crisis, the food inflation we are talking about now, the highest people that are posting about it, talking about it everywhere on social media are Nigerians. There's a Nigerian girl that went to Ghana to do videos on how much you can afford with this. She took Ghanaian money. She was showing a bucket of tomato. Nigerians are now shouting everywhere that tomato is expensive. The same tomato you are saying is expensive in Nigeria. If you use that money that you have in Nigeria to buy that tomato, use that money in Ghana, you will buy two baskets of that tomato. But you will never hear the noise. You understand? So Nigeria is so comfortable, but people are not aware. People are not aware because Nigeria is a country built on criticism. Let us criticize, let us criticize, let us criticize. Meanwhile, the other people are busy packaging their country, trying to do everything to make it look good. Despite the fact that their currency is, first of all, highly inflated to the point where they had to remove 4 zeros from their currency. So basically, if $1 was equals to 10,000 Ghana cedis, they went and removed all the 10 zeros so that $1 will become 1 Ghana cedi. Now they are shouting, Naira is falling, Naira is falling. The purchasing power of the Naira is still far better than that of the cedis. Even though the Ghana cedi seem to look as if it's a better currency on paper. Enter market, you self go cry. You self go no, say no, this thing is not meant for everybody. So you realize that many Ghanaians just want to run away because of the reality of on ground. That's why we are seeing many evidence of them running. We are seeing more and more evidence of Ghanaians where they do scamming, Yahoo, all of that. We are seeing more and more evidence of Ghanaians who are involved in some kind of things because the situation in the country is not getting better. The situation is not getting solved. Situation is keeps getting worse, harder and harder. So Nigeria is a welcoming country. It's a peaceful country. It's a beautiful country. They can pack their bags and go to Nigeria. Nobody will know. As long as they go to Nigeria and behave well, there's never a day you will hear Nigerians say that this one is a Ghanaian, pack and go to your country. Never. It's a lovely place. So Ghanaians, feel free to go to Nigeria. Go and eat. There's enough for everybody to eat and drink. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Maxi on this one. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for you. God bless you. Cheers.